Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wait, 20! 25 to Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Pulling on first down is Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
To throw is Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. I call it no gain there on the first down play. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Now Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
That's the score. Patriots 7, Panthers nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ricky. 8.
To throw is Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The set, ready? Here we go, D. All day, defense. Great. Gun.
On 1st and 10, Newton. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Brady to Michel on the screen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, Michel looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the gun on third down, Brady. It's complete. James White. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Throwing now is Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a pitch out to Michel. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Michel. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd down, Michel. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I got you. Hey, check it. Hey, let's go. Hey, Alabama.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Wait, 20. 25 to Mike. I got it. Kill. 49. Check 49.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Roberts has it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now Brady has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. 64 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you get
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. Pulled in at the 24. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Ready? Right to the 3. Great. No chance. Hustle.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Number 6. Great. Time to go, night. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
On first down, it's Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. Brady going option left. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasize.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It's John Simon with a sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
58, boys, 58.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, set. 380. Alert. Check. Shadow.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady now to throw. Flush to his right, and it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady, he already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. He's airing it out for Sanu. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run it. This is Michel, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. Come on. Double time. Regular.
They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Newton now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton completes it to Samuel, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Switch. 58. 51's the mic. Hey, come on.
On 1st down, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. Newton on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I'm going to run you over.
Throwing again. Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Complete to Watson, the tight end. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A give to Burkhead on 1st down. Mario Addison in on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We'll go 25, 72.
Brady going to look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mario Addison getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Motion. Check it, reload.
To throw is Brady. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. That's to his running back. Complete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10, 40-yard line.
20. Mike 5-4.
Back to throw. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
54 Mike. Greg. 54.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One last throw here for Newton. Now a death, and it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock, and an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
I'm coming after you. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, he's coming up. Hey, let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game.